being bedridden in 2009 to now climbing Mount Kilimanjaro for the Trek for Mandela expedition, which raises funds for sanitary towels for girls who just cannot afford them. Samantha Pillay, who suffers from lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease, has found it in herself, besides her condition, to be a part of this expedition. It is so nice to meet you, and welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Samantha, this is a big thing that you're embarking on at the moment. What inspired you to want to climb Kilimanjaro?
Firstly, initially being diagnosed with colon cancer and lupus, it was really, really tough. And at that point of my life, I didn't think that I would move past 3 years.
Yeah.
Last year, when I actually followed you.
Okay.
Following you last year and following the Trek for Mandela, I told my husband, I really want to do something crazy next year.
Yeah.
And I know climbing Kilimanjaro is really totally out of my comfort zone. And for my physical being and my health, this is a really huge challenge.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it really is, because at the end of the day, we're talking, you were diagnosed with lupus in 2006 and colon cancer. I mean, this is a big battle and a fight that you had prior to this battle that you're about to tackle right now. How are you feeling?
I'm extremely excited and nervous. This journey, this Kili journey, it's been our conversation for the last year.
Yeah.
Everybody I meet, I just tell them I'm climbing Kili. And they were like, are you crazy? It's a mountain, it's the highest point in Africa. Are you ready to do it? And I set my mind to it. And yes, lupus and being diagnosed with cancer was, no doubt a huge knock to my busy life, my ego.
Yeah.
But I take it on as a challenge. There's a lot of people a lot worse than me. And I'm very blessed. So I can take on this challenge and make it good for somebody else. And I've got 5 kids.
Wow.
So they are my purpose.
Wow, 5 children.
Yes.
That's absolutely amazing, who no doubt are all rooting for you, and that's another big thing that is going to inspire you to go to the top, whether you make it to the top or not. And that's one thing I always tell everybody, is that just being a part of this expedition and the learning experience has already begun. I mean, everything you've been through up until now is a learning experience, and getting to any point is higher than anybody else has been, and it's a feat that you never would have achieved had you not embarked on this, and that's something you've got to keep in your mind the whole time.
Yes, I agree. The first training session, I cried, and I told Richard, my boss, so I'm not going to do this, this is not for me. And at the end of the hike, it was like, I've done it, and I'm going to do it again and again until I reach Kili.
Yeah.
Yes, but support is very important.
Yeah.
I have an amazing family, my mom, my kids, my husband, and they think I'm amazing, and I'm going to do this.
And you know how amazing you're going to think you are after you finish it. Never mind what everyone else thinks about you. I mean, this is what you are going to feel about yourself, which is so fantastic. Is there any special sort of medical regime you've got to be on while you're doing the climb?
Yes. It began in 2010, where I found a bit of a balance. I found a hormone specialist who treats lupus holistically. And it's a lot of care involved. It's like about 25 supplements a day.
Yeah.
Milkshakes, my diet has changed. I have to continue with it, until after the climb, but obviously it's a lifestyle change for me.
Yeah.
So me being on a special diet with my supplements, exercise, I have to keep up with it to stay healthy. It's a huge challenge. Sometimes I really can't get up in the morning. I feel really awful, but I just spend an hour in a bed. I just watch my favorite soap opera, and I'm up.
Yeah.
It's really about the mind, and I just get up and I do it.
Well, I mean, if it's any consolation to you, the climbing Kilimanjaro is everything about the mind. I mean, I couldn't understand it until you get there, and it's this. It's suddenly this overwhelming strength of mind that takes over from your body, because your body can't function at those levels anyway. So, I mean, you're walking 3 steps and you're out of breath and gasping for air. But if it's not for that strength of mind, which you've already got, you know, that's going to lead you all the way to the top, which is unbelievable. Here's my advice for you, though. You've got to stop wearing those boots and put your hiking boots on now.
It's only for today, Leanne.
Listen to me nicely. You got to wear them every single day, even on television. Those hiking boots are going to be your best friend. So
when I'm back.
No, not when you're back. Before you go, you got to walk in them like you've never. You got to even sleep in them just to get them to mold around your feet so that your feet feel comfortable. That's
Yeah,
a little
they're
tip
2
for you.
sizes bigger to fit in the socks. But I agree. I've been wearing them a lot. I've bedazzled my boots, and I'm ready for the trip.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be absolutely incredible. What's your training regime been like? What have you guys been doing?
We had to get a personal trainer. We started in January. It's 3 times a week at a home gym that is strengthening. And every alternate weekend was an endurance climb or training.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was a must. But for me, with my lupus, strengthening was more important for me than the endurance, because, you know, having lupus, your cells and your tissues start dying, and I had to strengthen them again.
Wow. Okay. So it's been a little bit of extra hard work for you to do this.
Yes, and I loved every moment of it.
That's amazing. Are you going, are you, not that you're going by yourself because you're going as a part of a group, but are you climbing with somebody special to you? Or are you taking this journey by yourself in the group?
I am taking somebody, the love of my life, and he decided to join me on the climb to protect me.
Excellent.
So it's our journey as well.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And we both are looking very forward to this. You know, being married for 22 years and in not being a bed of roses, these expeditions just add so much of value to your relationship.
Yeah, they really, believe me, I know. I climbed it with my husband, so I know all about it. It's a very fantastic experience to go through together. Yes, you have your fights, but they fights that you laugh about when you come down, because you're not thinking very clearly when you're up on that mountain. You don't have enough oxygen to think clearly.
And I know who's going to carry my bag when it's heavy.
Don't worry, your husband's not going to carry it. I promise you. You've got these guides up there that are unbelievable. They're going to look after you the whole way. One thing I need to ask you, and we'll start wrapping up now, is about the actual cause. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's besides your journey, there's a bigger cause as well of the Caring for Girls initiative. Tell us a little bit more about your sort of passion behind all of this and supplying sanitary towels to these young girls.
Yeah, initially it was a selfish reason I decided to climb, but then I found out about the cause, and it is totally wonderful. It is such a simple little thing which we take for granted. I have two teenage daughters, and you know, there's never a month that we don't have a sanitary towel at home. And supporting Caring for Girls, it just opened up my mind to think, you know what, let me try and do this little thing that makes such a big difference in somebody else's life. And I had no clue that this is what we'll be doing. Yeah. You know, Richard Mabaso is the founder and the CEO of Imbumba Foundation, and he's the inspiration behind this. So activating in different schools, supplying sanitary towels and just assisting the girls to be at school and to just improve their confidence, it just makes a huge difference to someone's life.
Yeah.
So I love the cause, and we've adopted 2 schools, and we're going to just continue with this. You know, what I love about the cause is the sustainability.
Yeah.
And Richard insists on that. Us sustaining schools and not just climbing the mountain, buying the pads and just stopping. Yeah. This is going to go on for a long time.
And it will do. It will do. It's something that stays with you for life. It's something that I still feel very passionately about and continue to work on it. And believe me, so will you. So all I can say is good luck. Have the best time of your life. And don't look down, look up. Because that's this experience is something that'll live with you for the rest of your life, but you've got to see the beauty that's around you, because that'll get you to the top. So all the best, Samantha. You and the rest of the Kili team for 2016, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the interview.
Yeah, it's an absolute pleasure. So glad, so exciting. I mean, can you believe how time flies? I mean, this is when you realize that that a year has flown by, and it's just been absolutely incredible to have been a part of it, all of it. All right, we're going to give you a weather update shortly, but it's 10 minutes before the top of the